Everyone thinks the past is immutable. They're catastrophically wrong. The past, often seen as a fixed record, is in reality a fragile tapestry, constantly vulnerable to the whims of man. And nowhere is this fragility more starkly evident than in the tragedy of the Library of Alexandria, a monumental loss that still echoes through history. Imagine for a moment the intellectual heart of the ancient world, a place where every known scroll, every treatise, every grand idea was meticulously collected, a beacon drawing the brightest minds from across continents. This wasn't just a building, it was a living repository of human knowledge. Founded around the 3rd century BC under Ptolemy Isotta, its collection grew to an estimated hundreds of thousands of scrolls, a testament to humanity's insatiable quest for understanding. Scholars like Euclid, Archimedes, and Eratosthenes walked its halls. They studied, debated, and added to this colossal intellectual treasure. It was a crucible of discovery, where the circumference of the earth was calculated and the foundations of geometry were laid. Yet this grand edifice of wisdom was not invulnerable. Its destruction wasn't a single, dramatic event, but a series of tragic blows spanning centuries. The most cited incident often points to Julius Caesar's Alexandrian War in 48 BC. Caesar, attempting to cut off the Egyptian fleet, ordered his ships to be set ablaze. The fire, according to some accounts, spread to the docks and then engulfed a large part of the library's collection, particularly those housed in warehouses near the harbor. However, this wasn't the library's final demise. Accounts suggest that while significant, this fire didn't destroy the entire collection. Later Roman emperors, like Augustus and Claudius, continued to support and rebuild parts of the library's holdings. The true, agonizing end came slowly through neglect, political instability, and religious fervor. Over the centuries, subsequent destructions and dispersals occurred, often fueled by shifts in power and ideology. Each blow chipped away at the collective memory. The Serapeum, another significant repository linked to the main library, was destroyed in 391 AD under Theodosius I, as part of a campaign against pagan temples. This act, driven by religious zeal, marked another devastating loss of invaluable texts. And finally, the Arab conquest of Alexandria in 642 AD under Amr ibn al-As is another point of contention. Some historical accounts, though debated, suggest that the remaining scrolls were used as fuel for the city's bathhouses, a grim testament to indifference. The exact culprits and the precise timeline remain shrouded in the mists of history, but the outcome is undeniable. An unparalleled repository of human thought, philosophy, science, and literature was irrevocably lost. Eras of wisdom vanished. This historical catastrophe serves as a profound metaphor for something much more intimate, the vulnerability of our own inner wisdom. Just as the Library of Alexandria held the collective knowledge of an era, each of us carries a unique library within. This inner library comprises our experiences, our hard-won lessons, our values, and the truths we've discovered through introspection. It's the compass that guides our decisions, the wellspring of our resilience, and the foundation of our personal growth. But like the great library, this inner wisdom is fragile. It can be eroded by distraction, dismissed by external noise, or even destroyed by self-doubt and fear. The constant barrage of modern life, the endless notifications, the pressure to conform, these are our metaphorical fires. How do we guard this invaluable collection? The Stoics offered a powerful framework. They understood the importance of internalizing truth, rather than relying solely on external validation or transient trends. First, through constant self-examination. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, continually questioned his own judgments and motives. This isn't self-criticism, but a diligent curation of your mental archives, ensuring what you hold dear is true and useful. Second, by seeking solitude and reflection. Just as a librarian needs quiet to organize scrolls, we need quiet to process our experiences. Turn off the noise. Create space for your thoughts to coalesce, to become coherent wisdom. Third, by actively living your values. Wisdom isn't merely theoretical, it's applied. Each decision, each interaction is an opportunity to reinforce the principles you believe in. This strengthens your inner library, making it more robust against the flames of doubt. The library of Alexandria's fate reminds us that knowledge, left unguarded, can vanish. Your inner wisdom is no different. It demands conscious protection, diligent curation, and a steadfast commitment to your own truth. Guard your inner library with the same reverence the ancients held for their greatest repository, for within it lies the unparalleled wealth of your own unique being. What ancient wisdom do you consciously guard in your own life?